Hi, this is Joy with Obsessed with Scrapbooking, and today we're going to make this fun, quick wedding photo frame. I used the Close to My Heart Artbooking Cricut cartridge, and here are all the cuts I used. Remember, all of these need to be at the real dial size, and then you'll get just the size you want. I also used the Close to My Heart pennant frame, and what I love is there's a cut on this Artbooking cartridge that matches that perfectly. Now, the most exciting thing about this pennant frame is I used this material by the Buckle Boutique, and here it is. It is a rhinestone self-adhesive sheet, but it's not like typical rhinestones. Here's how I cut it on the Cricut. You can cut it on the Cricut, you can cut it with scissors, you can cut it in your paper trimmer. It's really a cool material, and here you'll see it. I've cut it out, and you'll see it's real flexible. And when you cut into the rhinestones, it's kind of like this resin interesting material, but nothing comes out. When at first I was like, oh, it's like gel, but without any gel squirting out when you cut it, when you cut the rhinestones in half. It is the coolest thing. And that was our pennant frame. So let's get started. I'm going to go ahead and peel off the adhesive back here. It is very sticky. I like that it comes with an adhesive back though, because I would be worried if I had enough adhesive on, or if it would be okay. It's not a particularly heavy material, but you'd want it to be able to stick nicely. So now I'm going to go ahead and get started and line this up and press that down. You guys are going to laugh because so these are always stitch reel videos, right? So you're going to see what happens here. I'm like, oh, it's going so good. It's going so good. Look, 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 look. Woohoo! Oh, this is going to be so awesome. And it's sticky. It's very sticky, so there's no reprying this back up, just so you know. So what happens is I get here to the corner. Oh no, I got a lip. You can see, oh rats. So I can just use my scissors to trim that and make a nice beveled edge. Now I was worried about that, so I decided here's the way around that. Whenever you have a problem on a project, just go ahead and put an embellishment right on over that. That's the secret, folks. You misstamp something, you get a little ink, you just put something there. So that's what I decided to do here. I'm going to go ahead and get my frame set up, and I don't know why this is suddenly so much slower than the rest of the video, but maybe so I can yammer a little bit more. I'm using the Scotch ATG gun to stick that together. And then the trickiest part for me to figure out what to do here was how to get this sheet, boy, I'm going slow, how to get this sheet on the back here. And I decided to use some Close to My Heart liquid glass just on the inside. And it's about a 6" by 6" opening, maybe like 6 1/8 by 6 1/8. As I found out, I had it a tiny bit smaller, but not critically bad. So I decided to just end up sticking my background sheet directly to that. And I'm going slow here so you can kind of see, because it sort of became a question of how do I get that in there, and how am I going to make it stick? And so I went ahead and stuck it. So moving on, I'm going to go ahead and make this layer. I'm using the Close to My Heart Bonding Memories glue pen. And those are my favorite tweezers, the tweezer bees. You can get those at Michael's. I love them. I might have like 3 or 4 pairs because I keep misplacing them on the desk. Anyway, here's a close-up of the flowers we're going to make. You've probably seen these flowers before. They're very easy to make, especially when you use the tweezers. I think they're easy when you use the tweezers. And you basically roll them like I'm showing you. It's pretty fast. There are these flower cuts on this Artbooking cartridge. They're also on Art Philosophy, and I can't imagine there's not one on Artiste. I think they're also on some other Cricut cartridges, and they're a lot of fun to make these. They make such a nice statement. But I cut these, obviously, I think that one's like at 6 inches. It's pretty big, and then it compresses down significantly, as you'll see. Now I'm going to let it go. Whoop! And, that's my favorite part when it does that. And there you go. I like to use hot glue with these. I'm a big hot glue girl when it comes to rosettes and these flowers, because you need something strong and it's going to dry fast. Just try not to burn yourself, but I like some hot glue for this. You just press it down. All right, now we're just going to assemble the project. It's pretty fast. I've got these leaves, and I'm just going to go ahead and use my hot glue gun and stick all the different pieces down. It's really super fast. This is really a pretty fast frame to make. The hardest part is getting rid of all those like little glue strings that like to show up. but it's really simple. Now here you can see in the left, those leaves are attached together. Well, that wasn't on purpose. I didn't notice when I was in the Cricut craft room that those were touching a little bit, but I decided to go with it, make it work out. So that's what you got to do in life. You got to just make this stuff work out. So I'm just going to get those stuck down with my glue gun, and we will be done with this project. All in all, I loved working with the Buckle Boutique rhinestone sheets. I thought they were outstanding. It's fun, it's easy, it was fast, it's very, very easy to cut with, and you can cut, you know, all kinds of shapes. So I suggest head over there, take a look at it. I'm planning to use it on some other things. It's pretty fun. And I loved making this frame. It went together quickly. You could put a nice, that inside frame is about 4 inches by 4 inches, so you could put a nice photo in there. I appreciate you guys watching, and thank you so much. I will see you next time. Take care. Bye-bye.